it's an exciting day today. As you might see, we are not in Ellie. We're actually in Dolly, which if you watched the video a few weeks back, you might see us picking up Dolly. And she is our new little camper van that we are taking out on a road trip this week and testing for potential rental next year, which is very exciting. We're following the weather, aren't we? Because it's coming to that time of year.
Literally, we've been keeping an eye on the weather all week. Yesterday, it was gorgeous sunshine. It was the one day it was actually sunny, so we thought, okay, let's head east, where it tends to be a bit sunnier, and it's grey skies again. Hopefully it clears up though. We're getting our hopes up that it's going to be nice and sunny. We're planning to kind of head round a bit of area of Scotland we've not done a lot of before. It's called the Heart 200 around Perthshire region, and before we start that though, we're heading over to Edinburgh to go and check out the Christmas markets. There it is.
That's where we're going. Oh gosh guys, last time we came across this road to Edinburgh Airport, we were actually on our way to our wedding in Rose. Kind of feels like a lifetime ago, but at the same time it actually doesn't feel that long ago at all. And now we're back, and next focus is Christmas. So the plan is that we are going to park up at the Ingliston Park in Ryde. It's really, really easy to get into the city from here. Campbell's come in the wrong end. It is easy to get in normally. Campbell's just come in the wrong entrance. But anyway, so we're using the Ingliston Park and Ryde to get into the city, which is really, really straightforward. It sits outside of Edinburgh, kind of like on the west side, and you can just get a tram straight into the city centre. You can also get it to Murrayfield if you're coming through for any like concerts or rugby matches.
That's already #1 bonus of having Dolly. You get a day off, babe.
Yep.
No parking camera required. We've got one built in. So every time I come back across Edinburgh, I remember just how beautiful it is. I do actually really love this city. How pretty, eh?
I also really love it because I just feel like it's always sunnier over here. Like honestly, it was pretty grey over in Glasgow, and it's just really nice to come along, have some sunshine and just wander around. Edinburgh is such a pretty city and I love it at Christmas time.
That is the main reason why we came through today. Christmas markets! There she is, safe and sound. We did go for a quick wee wander around the markets, but I don't know, like they did the same thing last year where the queue is just so long. They make you like queue all the way along the bridge and then basically walk all the way around Prince's Gardens as part of the queue, rather than just putting market stalls around there. So I don't know, it seems like it's getting worse every year. But if you like Christmas markets, Edinburgh markets is always a good shout. If you don't like queuing, I would give it a miss, to be honest. Need to top up my water bottle and just pump for a wee bit. Okay, so how does this work? We need to like pay at the desk or something, I think. So we've come to the Falkirk Wheel to overnight because we're ready for £15. You can spend the night here in the car park.
Yeah, there's another sign here, parking fees. Okay, here we go.
£15 per night. What does it say? Check in at Visitor Centre reception. That'll be shut. I'll confuse the number plate recognition by reversing it out.
There's a van in there, so we just pay in the morning.
I know.
But I feel like they possibly want you to pay before the morning. It's very dark.
You can see that. That's the Falkirk Wheel over there. Beautiful. Of course, I'll show you a bit more what it looks like in the morning. And we did just go to the chip shop because I was hoping to try and pick up something in the Christmas markets and we never ended up getting anything. And we had dinner about 4 o'clock. So we've got some chips from the local chippy and we just need to get in the back, set up the bed and everything, and then just chill out for the rest of the night, I think. Well, how's that going to work? Because reception's shut. See,
I'm trying to give you my money.
I'm trying to do the right thing. There is a free park up nearby as well, which we might, I guess we're going to need to go and use now. But I was really hoping to show off the Falkirk Wheels motorhome facilities. But apparently they're not that great, because you need to arrive before 3:30 and then leave, or leave after 10. It's a big moan vlog today, guys, I'm sorry.
I know, I feel like nothing's really been working in our
I know.
plans, has it?
I know. Right,
That's okay.
Let's get this new place.
Let's go and find this one.
Alright, so we found them. We've got our motorhome reflectors until we can actually sort out some kind of covers for the windows, which we're planning to do. But this should at least give us a little bit of privacy overnight, so we've not got anyone peering in our windows. And massive.
Too big's better than too small, though, right?
Oh, I know. Haha, not just a hat rat. There we go. Brain's good for something. Look at that. There we go. Ultra stealth. No one would ever know. It was a lovely wee park up this, to be honest. We just found this spot right beside the rugby pitches just outside of Falkirk, and it was really quiet, really peaceful all night, and all morning it's just been dog walkers coming in and out, so there's not been any problems. That bed, honestly, compared to some other small vans that I've slept in, that bed was so comfortable. I think it's because it's not got the leather seats, it's more of the fabric kind of seats, so it was more cushioned. And always loved the thing about small vans, especially when you've got the roof down, is they stay so cosy. So it was actually quite warm last night. But yeah, had a really good night's sleep, which I was kind of dreading because I'm used to my big luxurious motorhome. But I did actually enjoy sleeping in that. Okay, so before we can actually start cooking, I guess it's a good time to show you guys how you fold away the bed and how you do all, oh it's really dark, how you do all that kind of stuff. There we go. First things first, I'll just chuck you all this through them. Some bread for soup for lunch, a liquid, fruit, sponges, some soup for lunch. This is just a wee rock and roll bed, so basically you just need to go under, find this strap here, and pull it up. Easy as that. Also, I did notice actually what you need to also do is grab the seat belts, wrap them, possibly even just one if you're not using them with two people. Just wrap it around like that. Because one time I was driving along and almost got hit in the back of the head by the cushion when I braked. So make sure you do that. Well, for once, you actually look more well prepared than I do.
They might not be hiking boots, but they're some form of boot.
I was so intent on not cluttering the van on this trip that I completely forgot to take any change of shoes. So I'm doing this hike in my Vans. We're just kind of using a mixture of All Trails and Google Maps to find this spot because it's not actually a recorded walk on All Trails and it doesn't show you how to get to it on Google Maps. But I think you go via the Torwood castle and then kind of take a right and then take a left and then just follow it all the way up to the Torwood Blue Pool. Aha! That's the first site we want to see. That is Torwood Castle. Enter at your own risk, it says. Imagine they're just doing like restoration works or something to prevent it falling apart. It looks really cool though, it's big. Right, there's a big gap in the trees, that looks promising. Is this it? Oh wow! That is it indeed. Okay, that looks pretty cool.
How random. How random.
Look at that, guys.
And it is very blue.
Yeah.
I think I read it's like 15 foot deep.
Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 metres.
Very stagnant. Wouldn't be going swimming in it.
Yeah, no one actually knows about the exact origins of it. It's been kind of lost in time, but there's reasons to believe it's an old ventilation shaft for the mines in the region or something. Yeah, it's 4 or 5 metres deep, and because of the minerals, I guess, that are inside it, the water's this like turquoisey blue. It's really cool. So random, just in the middle of this like fire break between 2 bits of forest, and there's this random brick pool. The water's actually like really clear. I thought there was a reflection off the top of it, but no, it's like all the way down. You can almost see the bottom. Yeah, you can see the leaves down on the bottom.
I don't know about you, Campbell, but I just feel like I'm in the Forbidden Forest in Harry Potter. I'm like waiting to... Oh, the Dementors are coming.
Just having a quick little Google about what the actual purpose of it is, and it's quite fascinating. It's giving me the creeps even just standing near it because I can't see the bottom of it. But it says the Torwood Blue Pool is some 20 feet in diameter and is more than 15 feet deep. We could see no sign of it, but there is a brick-lined arch below water level on one side that is the start of a brick tunnel running slightly downhill for around 30 feet. Over the years, there's been no shortage of theories for the purpose. What we do know is it's almost entirely the work of a local man who passed away in 2012 called Nigel Turnbull. He ran a definitive website on the subject and has maintained a memory long after his death. Sadly, in 2020, it had gone. I guess they took the website down, so it's just lost over the years as to what the actual purpose of it is. There's a lot of it's thinking it's for a quarter colliery ventilation shaft, which I guess was in the area in the 19th century. The colliery shut down in 1910 and subsequently flooded. That's why it's full of blue water. What a unique little hidden gem, honestly. I was just scrolling about on Google Maps one day and I saw this and I was like, what's that? That looks cool.
It's just like,
and it is.
I like these things because they're just so random, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the coolest thing I've ever seen, obviously. There's like plenty of cool things out there, but it's just so unique. Like it's just really random. But I like that. I like things that you can kind of just like go on a nice little walk to, and yeah, it's just like this random pool that is really, really blue.
Lovely wee spot for lunch.
That's lovely, isn't it?
The sun's proper come out for us as well. We're like on our way north up towards Aberfeldy, I guess. This is just outside Crieff, not too far from there. Just got views like that to enjoy lunch with. Beautiful.
Now, I will add that if you do rent a van, we're not going to expect you to heat up your soup in a big pan like this. But our little pots haven't arrived in time either, so we're just kind of dealing with what we've got at the moment. I guess this is a good trial trip because it makes us realise everything that we need to make sure that we have in a van. So sometimes I think it's better to almost go with the real minimalist, because then you think, oh damn, that would have been good if I had that. It kind of makes you think more about what somebody would really, really need for a trip. So yeah, don't worry about that.
Oh, here, that heater is everything, man. Cozy in here. Slotting.
Why do we keep leaving lunch till...
Always the last minute.
Oh, till I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna faint if I don't eat. Hello, and welcome to the tour of our Danbury VW pop-top camper van. This is Dolly, and honestly, she's a little cracker. There is a lot more storage space than you would be led to believe. If you look over here, in here we have the fridge, and there's actually some storage space in front of the fridge as well. I was surprised at how much we could fit in there. We've actually managed to fit in like our whole weekend's worth of food, which is great. And there's loads of sneaky storage space as well, like this one under the sink. Great. We've got a sink, plug, running water. Love it. And then over here we have our grill. We've got 2 hobs and an oven and a little grill in there as well, which I think is quite a unique feature of a small camper van like this, to have that, so it's absolutely brilliant. And again, you've got more storage underneath too. I love that this little table comes out and it's easy enough to just lift and goes in here. But it's perfect to just set up when you're like eating or if you're working or whatever you're up to. This comes out as well, easy as that, and again can just be stored in there out the way. This pulls out into a lovely big double bed, which you'll have seen last night, and honestly it's so cosy. Like, it's a really comfortable bed to sleep in. And we've also got a few of these little net pouches as well. There's one down there, one up here, and one on the back there which you can use for storing things. Really handy. More storage like pots and pans, kitchen utensils and things in here. And this cupboard we use as our wardrobe. It is very full. I'm not going to show you the mess of all of our clothes in there, but it is really spacious and loads of room for, you know, all that you need. Pop top, we mentioned it before. When you have it up, it does let in a little bit of cooler air, but not to worry because we have a really good diesel heater on board, and we just find that when we go to sleep it's actually nicer to just pull it down and it keeps the van really toasty. We didn't even turn the heating on at all and it was roasting. It was like a really, really cosy van to sleep in, so yeah, very comfortable. But our favourite part, in a small van, you might think there's no room for a bathroom, but this is one of my favourite things ever, and it is our Trulino toilet. I'm not going to fully open it to show you, but it's basically a composting toilet where it's got a front area to do your number ones. It's got a little bottle in there that you can empty it, and then the back area with like sawdust and things that you can do your number twos. And I just think it's like a really aesthetic looking toilet that doesn't look like a toilet that you can keep in your van, but it also allows you to be a little bit more self-contained and you don't need to worry about finding toilets or peeing in a bottle or, you know, different things people do when they're staying in a van. And like I said, we don't have room for a bathroom, but we will provide the option of a pop-up shower tent and a shower as well, a portable shower for you to use, so that if you are staying somewhere that you can use that, then it's perfect. These chairs turn around and make the van a lot more spacious, so if you're travelling where, you know, someone wants to sit up the back, someone else wants to sit down the front, and you can maybe sit and, you know, use the table together, play a board game or something, you've got that space. So it's, as much as it's a small van, it's compact. You can get around any of the roads as you would a car. Parking is easy. It's honestly so easy to drive around, but it feels really spacious inside. And you can go away for the weekend in it. Perfect!
And so yeah, Dolly is our very first camper van rental that we're adding to our fleet over at Scotland Escape Rentals. If you've been following us for a while now, you'll remember that we've now got an office based in Renfrew, right beside Glasgow Airport. And our big project we've been working on for 2024 is launching this camper van rental business. We're so excited to help you guys have the best Scotland road trip that you can possibly have. And this is just one way that we're making sure we can do that.
And another way that we want to help you to have the best Scotland Escape is we're actually offering bespoke trip planning services over on our Scotland Escape website. You can go and check all that out if you are interested. If you're planning a trip to Scotland and you want like a really tailored itinerary to the things that you enjoy, the things that you're interested in, maybe cafes that you think that you would particularly like, we can do all that research for you. We have turned Scotland inside out. We can put together a cracking itinerary for your trip, which will bring in everything that you want to see. You can check that all out over in Scotland Escape. But we are actually going to be offering a discount code if you are interested, just to kind of celebrate the launch. And that's going to be for a cheeky 10% off, which we will share with you at the end of the video. So we're just driving through the cute little town of Aberfeldy now. It has been a long time since we've been through here. Can't really remember the last time actually. Feels like a good number of years ago. But we've decided to actually go to watch the rugby because it's on this afternoon and it's getting a bit dark anyway for us. We were going to go to the Burks Aberfeldy, but it's actually 3 o'clock and it's already kind of getting a bit dark. So good timing for us. We're going to go into the Schiehallion pub and it's playing all the rugby games today. So oh well, we'll end up in there.
Doesn't that just look fantastic, babe? What is it?
Fish and chips on the menu. You stay for dinner. When do we get that?
So we've got like a banana blossom vegan fish and chips. And then the rugby's right there. I've actually found it to be a really affordable pub as well. That was only $12.75 for quite a big portion of fish and chips. And then I've got non-alcoholic Guinness, which was about £3.50, £4 or something. And it's really good, it's not too busy either, so it's a really good pub. There's banana blossom, it looks just like fish and chips, like the same texture.
Does it taste like it? Good.
That's possibly one of the best vegan fish and chips I've ever had.
Yeah. Oh, that's two Morrison's ones.
Yeah, maybe team meeting. Oh, there's more home as well.
Oh, is that the height I?
Yeah, you can fit under that.
Sure. I was getting nervous.
Well, it was 2 metres to go into the shop, so.
True.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
VIP, baby!
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Living a high life, can fit under height barriers.
Oh my gosh.
Right, so we found a park up just outside of Aberfeldy. You can just hear the river right from our van. It's going to be such a peaceful night's sleep here. Let's get the door closed. Heater on. I'm tempted to put the ceiling up for a wee bit if you want.
That thing out there.
Oh, I need to put the. Oh, do you want to just leave it? I'll put the screens in the front.
Oh yeah.
What's that? The diesel heater right here pumping up. Good.
Feels nice on my legs.
Oh, there we go. Good morning everyone. How beautiful is this little spot that we spent the night at last night? We literally had nothing but the sound of the little babbling stream just down there, just to send us off to sleep. And we're woken up in the middle of this beautiful forest, the only two people here. And it's just magical. It's such a lovely crisp day as well, like there's blue skies above us. And yeah, it's mornings like this that really make me love van life, to be honest. Just so peaceful. People say we move fast, and I'm always just like, nah, we don't. We always take our time. We're actually still eating the bagels that we bought in Germany, and we're up in the north of Scotland in a completely different van. That's how fast we actually move. We need to slow down a little bit.
I know, that's a bit ridiculous.
Yes, isn't it? How do I actually like this?
That one, I think. Oh,
No,
but then how do you?
That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's in there. I'll stick it. Maybe I should keep the bagels out for now.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Easy as that.
Easy.
That's why we got the long one.
Yes. Oh, yes, I'm so in the mood
baby.
for something warm.
I know. That diesel heater is life, guys.
It is.
We had it, we'd kind of left it off through the night.
We woke up at like 4, didn't we?
I woke up about 4 AM, I could see my breath, so I just reached over, beep. Oh, nice and toasty in no time, because the fan you can also turn round, so it just heats up the whole area. It's lovely.
Now, we have heard that there is a snowstorm blowing in today, and we are not quite brave enough to be kicking about in this van during a snowstorm, so we are actually going to head down the road, but we do have a few little stop-offs that we want to go and see on the way, and hopefully we'll be able to do that before the snow and the hail and things start to actually roll in. There they are, the beautiful Falls of Dochart.
This is such a beautiful little place.
I know, I love it.
Wow, look at that.
Hasn't changed here, has it?
It hasn't changed at all, man. Alright guys, so we've just come down to the Falls of Dochart, which is this beautifully big waterfall. It kind of stretches across like this massive wide river, and it's just a collection of different waterfalls all kind of tumbling through this quaint little town. Really picturesque, really cute little place. But the reason we wanted to stop off was actually tell you about a funny story about a thing that happened a few years back when we first came to visit here. It was first thing in the morning. I think it was like December or January, so it was proper freezing cold. And well, this happened. And here's the troubles of coming down first thing in the morning when it's slippery wet.
I thought you were a goner.
On the way down that hole, that is a lot deeper than it looks. Jesus, down that hole there. And I went up to my leg here. What was it like?
It was like, I don't know, something like a Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. You just got sucked away. I actually thought I was gonna.
Yeah, we just need to be very careful not to fall down any holes this time. I think it was one of these ones actually.
I was actually crying with laughter, but it is actually something that could be pretty dangerous. And for you as well, I mean, it was your only pair of shoes that you had, I think, so your feet were freezing.
But it's so lovely at this time of year when it does kind of drop like that, because the air's just so still and the mountains are just getting that beautiful little dusting of snow, and it's just so picturesque.
Alright guys, we are going to sign this video off now. We're just trying to head south before this weather front comes in. But don't forget, if you are wanting to go away on a campervan adventure next year and you're looking for somewhere to rent, you can come and rent from us at Scotland Escape. Dolly will be available from next April and we are so excited. We have a special offer on in place for our launch. I'm going to pop the code here on the screen. And if you do want to rent from us, then just drop us a message and say that you know you've come from our YouTube community. We really appreciate the support that you guys give us every week, and I'm sure we'll be able to sort out a little special deal for you. And we hope you enjoyed this video showing you around some parts of Scotland that we've not been to for a long time. We'll see you next week. Bye!